Oi. Yo, 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 Facebook family. How's it going? Okay. Excuse my cough. It's actually a really good thing. It's a cough. So, let's talk about finally getting round. Finally, because I'm lazy. I don't rush them too. I finally got around to nebulizers. I don't know if you guys have heard of nebulizers, but I bought it a couple of months ago, the nebulizer, because I heard on urine therapy groups that people were taking a urine, fresh or aged urine, into nebulizers and taking it into their lungs via the nebulizer. So I heard of it, I bought it, cheap, $50 US I think, 50, 60. A good one that's, all cheap ones, one that's had loads of recommendations, Omron, and yeah, I've been procrastinating a little bit. Not procrastinating, I just do so many things, I don't want to rush things. So I finally got around today to trying it, and expecting a lot. I expected a lot from it, and at first, I was a bit like, what the hell, not much happening. Now I realise, actually, that it took about, but I realise it's quite powerful. But just a quick one on nebulizers. What it does is a machine that converts liquid medicine into gaseous medicine. So, when you put your fresh or specially aged urine into it in little drops, 1 or 2 drops, so I did, that's what I needed. I put the drops in, and then it converted into gas, and since then, what I was doing was I was using a mouthpiece. So they've got something to put over your nose if you wanted to breathe like that, or a nose piece or a mouthpiece. I used a mouthpiece. Now, I made a mistake, because I looked up just before I came on here. You're supposed to breathe normally. I didn't. I didn't breathe normally. I sucked it in and then pushed out. So I did that a little wrong, which is cool. I mean, I didn't do my homework properly. I read the instructions on how to get it in. I didn't do my homework on that. So next time tomorrow I'm gonna breathe normally on it. But oh my god, it's working. The first 20 minutes to half an hour, basically you send the aged urine. Of course, it's the aged urine. You know, that's what I mess about with, really. And you can put other stuff in there, by the way, not just aged urine. But let's work with the most powerful medicine that's free as well. Put into my lungs in the gas, and what do you think that's going to do? Well, aged urine anyway removes toxicity and mucus. Huge mucus puller. Huge. Fucking huge. So I put it pulls out the mucus, and well, I put it in. If you put it in through a nebulizer, what do you think it's going to do? It goes that gas in the lungs, aged urine gas, very, very small particles. Yeah, that's right, it's going to pull out the mucus from the lungs. And the mucus loves to collate in the lungs, by the way. It's all over the body, really. Most of us got too much mucus in our body to varying degrees, and that's what causes diseases. One of the reasons, mucus. But one of the primary collation points of the mucus is the lungs. And I'm certainly noticing in me that it's pulling to the point where I want to cough. So I know I've got a lot of mucus inside me, because I still eat mucus-eating foods. 1 meal a day, but it's still mucus-eating foods. I still eat that shit. I'm not perfect. So I'm eating that stuff. So that's why I do my aged urine protocols, and that's why I feel like coughing a little bit. It's good. It's pulling. I can feel it. I can feel it in my lungs. Pulling out shit. I know that feeling. I recognise the feeling of it in me. It's been a couple of hours now, since 3 or 4 hours since I put it in, and I can feel it working its magic. So when we nebulize, it doesn't just work like if the first 20 minutes to half an hour. It stays in there, and this is the rule for aged urine generally. It doesn't just, when you put it in, it doesn't just go for 20 minutes. It tends to stay in there. True good medicine stays in the body for a long time. So this has stayed in my body 3 or 4 hours. I presume it's going to stay like for at least a day or something, but we'll see. But I did want to talk about it, and I'll show you the box as well. It's a big box. Omron nebulizer. It's huge, actually. It's quite big. And they're portable too. You have to change the filters every 60 days, it says, but they give you 5 spare filters in that box anyway. Maybe, and also I looked on the Amazon, and they apparently last longer than that, so that's probably just trying to get more money. So it's electric, although you can get battery powered ones. But I think it's amazing. You know, it's not even a amazing technology, but to my mind, it's crazy. It's crazy how much to me anyway, how we can use medicine, and how medicine has done some good things. People use nebulizers for, in hospitals they use nebulizers a lot, don't they? You see the kids with masks and nebulizers for asthma, for COPD, for other diseases. It's a very good way to get into the lungs, because I was just reading up before I came on with you guys. If you took a medicine, big pharma medicine, which we know we shouldn't take, but if you took it, it takes about half an hour to get into the system, the bloodstream, into your body to assimilate properly. But if it takes 5 minutes, it takes much quicker with the nebulizer. Plus it's lungs. Plus it goes to the upper lung, the middle lung, and the lower lung. The different size particles, it breaks down a gas. So the really small ones go to the lower lung, and it hits in the middle, and it works all parts of the lung. Now, another as well as I can tell that it's pulling mucus out of my lungs because I feel like coughing, which is good. It's pulling out. I've got too much mucus in my system. You guys probably do too. It's okay. There's another reason how I can tell. Buteyko breath holds, which is just a fancy way of saying I held my breath on the exhale as long as possible, then waited a minute, and then did another one about 6 times. You can do it 6 to 12 times. That's a Buteyko breath holds, by the way. Not a complicated thing, but it's a health pranayama thing to do that. Very powerful to do breath holds. Anyway, the degree to which you can hold your breath in terms of length determines how healthy you are and how much oxygen in your system. And normally, I don't breaking up a little bit. I want to get this so I get this because it's going to break up if I don't repeat. So the length that you hold a Buteyko, held your breath on exhale, called a Buteyko breath hold, it's just a breath hold, determines how healthy you are and how much oxygen is in your system. And normally I don't measure how long I do that, how long I can hold my breath, but I have an intuitive feel of what I'm like on a daily basis. So today I did my normal health protocols, same amount of grounding, more or less, sunlight, sun gazing, 1 meal a day, blah, blah, blah. In fact, I ate more today than yesterday. Normally if I eat more, I can't hold my breath as much. But I did my breath holds about an hour ago, and I could hold my breath for a lot longer, like a lot longer. So this is significant. This is significant because I'm connecting the dots, and that is the medicine. That's what it does. That's what the medicine that I just took in the nebulizer form is doing. It's that. I'm 100%. Like, and when I was doing it, I was like, yes, I'm holding my breath long. Oh, I know why. Because of what I've just done. Putting it into the lungs. Powerful. It's clearing up the mucus. Clearing the shit out of my lungs. It's increasing the oxygen capacity of my lungs. Whether that's because the mucus is coming out, toxins, whatever. It doesn't really matter. The fact is that it's an indicator you're getting healthier the longer you can hold your breath. And I can hold my breath longer now because I put the nebulizer in. And it definitely was that. I kept all factors the same, even ate a little bit more, like I said. So I know 100% that it's powerful. It's powerful medicine. And I highly recommend it. Other people put other stuff in it if they're not into urine. Silver, I've seen someone say. There's other things you can use. It doesn't have to be urine. But let's mess about with the most powerful ones. Because that's how we roll. Yes, Janie, too much mucus. Mucus, I really do think Eric was right on so many ways. Mucus forming foods, too much mucus in the body. If we don't diet we've got too much mucus. Even if you do eat fruit, your colon's still fucked. You know, it's crazy. Cheers, Nancy, man. With the A's Urine team. You know, one thing I wish, see, I wish maybe I should have held out with the A's Urine book, because I would have liked to put nebulizers in there. And, actually, there's some other information I wish I've learned since I put my Age Urine book out, so I'm looking forward to other people talking more about Age Urine and making books on it, because the system is good. It's very thorough in what I put in the book, but I would have added nebulizers. I would have added nebulizer. That's the one thing that would have cost money, because it costs about £40, £30–40. But I would have added that to my protocol. I personally am going to use it pretty much daily and experiment around with it, see how much gains I can make, because I think, quite honestly, it's one of the most powerful for me now. I mean, it's magic wherever it goes, but I think it's one of the most powerful injections at some point, which I'm a bit scared of, but I'll get around to doing age urine injections, pushing. I don't like injections generally, but I'll figure out a way to do it, or hang around people that are doing it, and I'll do that one, definitely, just to experiment and probably make it, I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, that's the one wish I had, that it's easy, it's really easy. You just put it in, put the medicine in drops, 1 or 2 drops, and then hop in your mouth and breathe normally. And then it's a bit smelly though. I noticed that it was really smelly, really fucking smelly. Aged urine, I can't normally smell, but I could smell it when it was going into the gas, and it was like, oh, I was like, oh shit. It was fucking stinky, not so good. Paul, any food is mucus forming apart from fruits and non-starchy vegetable. So starchy vegetables and anything else is mucus forming. It's pretty much everything we all eat. It's not fruit and it's not a non-starchy a leafy vegetable like spinach. It's fucking mucus forming. Therefore, most of us, if we're being honest, are eating mucus forming foods. But that's okay, because that's why we used aged urine, isn't it? That's why we got aged urine, to cover our ass, I think. It definitely does cover your ass pretty good, and then amplifies, so it's all good. Yeah. Holly, we do. We are made of Shivambu and bask in it. The one question that's been on my mind lately is it's not just fresh urine. I don't think it's just fresh in amniotic fluid in amniotic sac. I don't think it is. I think it's also aged urine. The baby's aged urine. It's got to be. Can't just be fresh all the time. So the baby's basked in, breathing in up the nose and in the mouth, aged urine, just makes sense to me. And it also adds up with maybe why the stem cells proliferate in the aged urine. Maybe the designer, creator, designed the aged urine to the stem cells to proliferate, which, by the way, is a debate. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it is, just based on some weird experiences I've had with growing taller. Could be wrong, though. But think about it, like, why is the baby growing bigger with breathing in aged urine and fresh urine mixed, and through the mouth and through the nose? Well, the stem cells, which create stuff, right? The stem cells go really high in the aged urine, then that baby needs the stem cells the fetus needs it to develop its lungs, develop its heart properly, develop to full size before it can come out of the womb. So that's my theory on stem cells. That's why they're there. That's why they multiply with age. He needs them to grow. That was what the designer did it for them. I wonder that. I love people I love a debate on that with other people, because that makes sense to me. Why the stem cells would go fucking crazy. Yeah, but on that note, talking too long. Appreciate you guys watching. Feel like coughing again. It's all good. Start looking into it. Googling the benefits of nebulizers and taking medicine into your lungs via this format. I will be talking about it more and encouraging people. That's an avenue I don't see urinary people, so I will no doubt post a lot about it in the future and see what I can take it. See if I notice already noticing differences. See how far we can take it with this as well. So, all right, who's watching? Okay, guys, appreciate and much love to you all. Have a good Saturday night. Take it easy. Stay healthy and don't drink no booze. Yo, no cigarettes and booze tonight. All right, peace.